Hey, reporting from Indonesia today, not because of an earthquake, but reporting about Indonesia. Volcanic eruption. Lewotobi Laki Laki has made a spectacle again with lightning strikes. You'll see the pictures and videos. It was a high level eruption at this active volcano in Indonesia. Volcano is located on Flores Island, and on October 14th, it has produced an ash column that was rising up to 13,700 meters, not feet, meters. Can you imagine this? Normally we report, 13,000 feet, and we're like, whoa, that's high. 13,000 meters, that is 44,500 feet above sea level. So absolutely impressive what Lewotobi has produced. The Darwin Volcanic Ash Advisory Center, VAAC, has raised the aviation color to red. As you can imagine, if we have such a huge amount of ash in the sky, you don't want to fly your plane through that and a risk of damaging your engine with these ash particles, because then it goes like boom, and we don't want that. So we also have caught a satellite image, and after they had that satellite image, they said code red. Aviation code red. The Himawari 8 satellite imagery has confirmed that ash is extending northwest at approximately 28 kilometers per hour. That's 17 miles per hour. And according to the Darwin advisory, they said it's a very dense ash plume that is drifting northwest. And this was not the only event. So what we're hearing from the Indonesian Volcano Observatory, they say that we had multiple eruptive events at Lewotobi Laki Laki during the day, and the most significant was at 3:37 UTC, because that was this dense gray ash column that was rising above the summit. And if we go not sea level, but how high it goes from above the summit, that's still 9,000 meters. So that event was also visible on the seismographs, and the duration was roughly 245 seconds. So it didn't last too long. Aviation color for now remains red at the highest level. The Smithsonian Institution's Global Volcanism Program and the USGS Weekly Volcanic Activity Report, they note that Lewotobi, and you guys know because I'm reporting about this, it had been producing daily like white to grayish ash clouds up to 2,000 meters, so 6,600 feet above the summit through late September 2025. So kind of we were expecting that something bigger could happen. And also, and that's interesting, these white ash clouds, they were also accompanied by continuing deformation. So something was coming to the surface, and also elevated earthquakes, elevated seismicity, all these signs that a volcano might thinking about blowing. We have that somewhere else, by the way, as well. Campi Flegrei, check out my latest videos about that. And authorities maintain an exclusion zone, a 6 kilometer, that's roughly 3.7 miles exclusion zone around the crater. So do not go there, do not live there. There's been villages around the crater, so I assume they have been all evacuated. So this impressive stratovolcano, this big cone that Lewotobi Laki Laki is the male version of basically a two-summit volcano. And there's Lewotobi Perempuan, that's the female, and it's also situated on Flores Islands in the East Nusa Tenggara province, but it seems the female is the nicer part here. She's not bitching around, she seems to be nice. Lewotobi Laki Laki, the male part, is the one that has these explosions all the time. And Lewotobi Laki Laki is known for explosive eruptions that produce ashfall, pyroclastic flows, and lava domes. And the previous eruptions have unfortunately very negatively affected nearby villages. They have disrupted aviation routes across eastern Indonesia, and they have covered everything in ash, from fields to agriculture to homes. And the nearest larger town, but there's a lot of villages that are even closer, Larantuka, lies about 60 kilometers, that's 37 miles from that volcano, and is still affected quite a bit by that guy. And right now, still, local population remains at risk from ashfall lahars. These are these volcanic mud flows that can happen very, very quickly, and they move very, very quickly. And pyroclastic density currents during another major eruptive phase, because this was a quite a big one. So these rocks, these volcanic matters that are being shot out of that volcano, you cannot outrun them, and if they catch you, it's not good. We've seen this at the last eruption. Cars have been hit. When people were driving, you could really hear it like hammer the windshield. It was really, really crazy. So another impressive one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the pictures, but there's a lot going on Earth. So I would advise you to check out the videos in the end screen, but also go to my channel and subscribe, and please hype the videos. That helps a lot as well. So I have just released a video with an update about 3I Atlas, this comet or whatever it is, alien piece of rock or alien spaceship, who knows. All the latest theories, and all that's more importantly, all the latest images and what that is, because it's approaching now a very interesting position where it's basically located in a way that the sun blocks our view. It's located, the sun is between the object and Earth, so we can see what it is doing. And while it's on its path, it could change the path and come to Earth. It could, if it's aliens, it could change the path and visit us, and we would not see it. So check it out. Interesting pictures of this thing that is approaching. And of course, Oregon underwater volcano. California, can you imagine that San Andreas fault and Cascadia fault together will rumble? They have in the past. There's new evidence, and it's mind-blowing, because it's going to be the biggest disaster that Canada and the US ever have seen. And it's going to happen, guys, by coincidence. I would say by mistake. Scientists discovered this, and it's frightening, beyond frightening. So I urge you to watch these videos. So of course you can only click one. That's why subscribe, click on videos, click on recent, and then binge watch them. And if you need coffee for that, I would advise that. And if you want to fill up this one here with coffee, go to the link in the description, buymeacoffee.com/silky. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting this channel. And I hope I see you very, very soon. And I can tell you one thing, do not watch these channels, these AI channels with the AI voices, because all they do is copy my videos and then release them as theirs. It's an epidemic right now. These guys are sitting in India or somewhere. So I would advise you watch channels where you know there's a real person behind and not an AI voice, because these are all fake copycats. On that note, I see you in the next one. You see me again. Bye-bye.